All right, Clemson Nation, I'm gonna make a series of videos about the 2023 recruiting class. It's all wrapped up. There aren't gonna be any more surprises on the second signing day. This class is done, and it's a really good class. I'm just gonna make videos on all the position groups. So there'll be several videos coming out soon, hopefully. To make things easier, I'm only gonna reference the 247 Sports and their composite rankings when talking about these players. I like to just use the one site. The composite is the collective of all the sites, so I typically always go to that one. Clemson currently has 26 commits, 1 5-star, 18 4-stars, and 7 3-stars. Overall, I do believe that is a good class. In fact, I believe several of the players are actually highly underrated, and I'm going to talk about those when that time comes. With that said, Clemson has now signed back-to-back classes that aren't ranked in the top 10. You know, since we're not a program that utilizes the portal like the rest of the country, Clemson has to recruit better. You know, in the past, we could get away with it. We could get away with not signing the best classes in the country. In fact, in our climb to becoming a national power, we weren't really even signing top 10 classes. You know, I think Deshaun Watson's class was ranked outside the top 10. But that's just not a formula that's going to be successful anymore, right? At least not in the portal era. So I think one of two things really have to happen. Clemson needs to start signing top 10 classes, even top 5 classes like we did before, or we're just going to utilize the portal a lot more. These teams are gaining ground on us. And to me, that's just obvious. If you don't think that, I don't know what you're looking at. You know, South Carolina's gained ground on us, Florida State's gained ground on us, Notre Dame, all these teams that were playing our schedule, they're just going to keep utilizing the portal. They're going to reload, and they're just going to keep gaining ground on us until they eventually pass us. Something has to give. If we're not going to sign top 10, top 5 classes anymore, we got to use the portal. But with that out of the way, we're going to start with the quarterback position, obviously the most important position in all of sports. And Clemson signed a good one. Christopher Vizzina, 4-star, number 77 overall prospect, number 6 overall quarterback recruit. 247's got to list him at 6'3", 211 pounds. He's already on campus, so he's going to go through spring ball, which I love. I think most high school kids, if they have the option, should probably enroll during the spring. I feel pretty confident that he's going to play himself into that number 2 spot. We did bring in transfer Paul Tyson, but Vizzina's just a really talented kid. I think he'll play his way into that 2nd spot. I think the coaches view Paul Tyson, that Hunter Johnson mold, veteran presence that can come and stabilize that position group, because now it's really just Cade, who's a sophomore, Vizzina will be a freshman, and then, you know, Hunter Helms, former walk-on. So, yeah, I think Vizzina is going to be the number 2 quarterback for us. You know, I think I think he needs to be ready. Who knows what injuries? Who knows how injuries happen? Cade could easily get hurt. Number 2 quarterbacks are obviously very important, so he's just got to be ready to go. Fortunately, Dabo hit an absolute home run with Garrett Riley, and I believe he's going to do a much better job at developing the quarterbacks than Streeter did. So I think Vizzina is going to benefit a lot from that. I think he's going to be ready to go. I think he'll be more ready to go than Cade was at this point when he was coming up as a freshman. But what we're going to do is we're going to watch tape, see what Vizzina is going to bring to the QB position at Clemson. I think he's a lot different than Cade. I'll give my opinions of them. My first impression of Vizzina is that he reminds me a lot of Josh Allen. He's not, you know, quite as gigantic of a human being. I mean, Josh Allen's 6'6", probably pushing 240. Vizzina's not that big, but he's still a pretty big kid for a quarterback. And he's definitely physically ready to go at the college level. You know, he's a very physical runner, and he's deceptively fast, which you'll see on film. Someone his size run that fast is pretty impressive. I mean, this kid can really, really, really move. You know, we saw that leap that DJ made from his 2nd year to his 3rd year just by getting better in the running game. Vizzina will be better than that. He's faster than what DJ was. Not going to be as heavy, but he's probably a kid that can hold 225 to 230 pounds at that size. I'm telling you, he can really, really move. Also, Vizzina's huge arm. He can definitely make all the throws. He's got a better arm than Cade and Deshaun had when they were coming out of high school. It's not quite as elite as Trevor's and DJ's was, but definitely can make all the throws. So, and this is what we'll do. We'll watch tape on all the recruits, just a couple minutes, just to see what they can do. So, this is Vizzina, right? Good drop back pass, breaking the tackle. See, this is where the Josh Allen in me. Breaks his tackle, big kid, deceptively fast, running through tackles. I mean, that's Josh Allen right there, right? Easy flick of the wrist, great throw. Also wearing Josh Allen's number 17. This is a great intermediate throw across the middle. You love seeing that. Hopefully we attack the middle a lot more under Garrett Riley. Good seam route, touchdown. Again, the kid can definitely make all the throws. Easy flick of the wrist through that one. Receivers definitely got to catch that. That's tough. That's tough. And you can see that, I mean, this is Josh Allen right here. And just takes off, right? He's so much faster than what you think he is. And to be able to run with that size, it's really impressive. Good job standing in the pocket, delivering an accurate throw in the back of the end zone, going through his progressions. On the run. I wouldn't do that in college. That's going to get intercepted. And here, again, Josh Allen right here. Right? That's what he reminds me of. Moves so much faster than what you think he is. And definitely someone hard to bring down. Again, one hash to the other sideline. Great throw. I mean, that's an NFL caliber throw right there. On the run, off balance. He's not even on his, he's out of the air when he throws the ball. So again, another NFL type throw. NFL type back shoulder throw on that. Kid's got a cannon. Much better arm than Cade coming out of high school, in my opinion. Again, more Josh Allen, right? Dab for the end zone. So, that's Christopher Vizzina, right? That's the next great quarterback at Clemson. I'm excited to see what he does. I do not believe that he can realistically threaten Cade's job. Personally, I believe that Cade's going to take this massive leap forward under Garrett Riley. I honestly believe Cade will look a lot like Deshaun and Trevor did. Probably just the best player on the field. In my opinion, Cade simply just has a higher ceiling than Vizzina. I think Cade's in that Deshaun and Trevor category on how great that he can really be. And I don't think Vizzina is right there. When I watched Cade's tape, it felt like a kid that would eventually be a first-round draft pick. Same with Trevor and Deshaun. I don't really get the same feeling with Vizzina. I believe that he's definitely NFL bound. He certainly has that potential, but he's not in that ceiling of the elite quarterbacks that we've had in the past. Having said that, I'm definitely glad that he chose to come to Clemson. Watching his interview, seems like a really great kid that comes from a great family. So I believe cultural fit, he's going to fit right in for the program. I'm going to do a lot of good things at the school. I'm going to be a great student, almost certainly. I do believe that his composite ranking as the number 77 overall player, number 6 or 4 quarterback is accurate. I think that's a fair rating for him. I know a lot of Clemson fans like to think every single player we get is underrated. That's not realistic. I do like his rating. That, to me, that seems to be where he's at. He doesn't jump off to me as someone that's going to be a 5-star athlete or a 5-star quarterback coming out of high school. Hopefully he'll develop into a really nice player under Riley, because it's possible at some point we're going to need him over the next 2 years. I mean, Cade's is a sophomore, so we at least have 2 more years to go with him. And so that would mean Vizzina's going to, be the number 2 for 2 seasons, right? That's a lot of games for Cade to go through unscathed. So we're probably going to need him. And yeah, I can't wait to watch him develop at Clemson. He's going to be a really good player for us. So I'm going to keep making a lot of these videos. This one's going to be the shortest one because obviously it's just one player. The rest of them are going to be longer. So be on the lookout for the next video. I'm going to do the running backs next, Jarvis Green and Jamarius Haynes. After that, it's going to go wide receivers, tight ends, offense line. The position I played, that's the one I'm going to love the most. Defensive line, which is absolutely loaded this year. I mean, this is, to me, the best defensive line class in the country. And then we're going to do linebackers. And after that, we're going to go to DBs. So hit the thumbs up button on this video. It certainly helps out the algorithm to recommend, these videos for other people. Also comment on the video where you agree or disagree with me and my analysis. Yeah, give me some pointers. I usually respond to all the comments, so we can have a nice back and forth. Also, most importantly, subscribe to the channel so that I can continue making more content. I'm currently a teacher and an EMT. I would love to be able to quit my part-time job and make content instead. Talking about football and sports in general would be much better for me than working part-time on an ambulance. So certainly help me out. Tired of working 2 jobs. Plus, this is all free, right? Like, comment, subs. It's free. Literally costs you nothing and only helps me out, right? So be a good person. Help me out, right? Hopefully I'll catch you next one. Go Tigers.